Timberwolves win the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Williams. Chamberlain is out there with clutch. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Jordan in at the point guard. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Big Daddy. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
Here's Jordan into the lane.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Timberwolves on offense. Passes it to Bridgman. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And that one, good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Snatched away. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Phoenix. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, for the Heat, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Jordan. The pass to Bridgman. Bridgman, it's good on the putback.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Pendergraph, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open. He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Got a piece of it. To the inside, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Cotton's checked in for Big Daddy. Cool Hands comes in for Jason Tatum. Scotty's checked in for Big Smooth. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for the Natural. Jackson, he's checked in for Jordan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Cotton. Antetokounmpo defending. 6 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Scott against LeBron. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. The kick out to LeBron. Back to Irving. Shoots the three. Good on the triple.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Towns. And Irving pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Stolen by Jackson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
It's tipped. Irving with the steal. To the paint. Here's Pendergraph. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Heat ending the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle Stat game has been going for Miami.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Jackson is out there with Irving, and it's ABC, and it's LeBron James, and it's Pendergraph in at the center, locking down the middle.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Fires for three. Minnesota with the rebound.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Irving kicks to Jackson. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Stolen by Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
For Miami, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Big Daddy's checked in for Towns. Jason Tatum comes in for cool hands, and it's the natural in for Scott.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep, and he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Yep, it counts. Williams has got his first basket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Big Daddy, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Outside Jordan, and he... Oh,
man. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Big Daddy passes to the kid. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and stolen by Chamberlain. And Jordan gets it to go. And it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
That's to Big Daddy. Timberwolves keep it alive. Tatum kicks to Cotton. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Yep, that one goes.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Jordan the pass away. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Big Daddy, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The kid passes to Cotton. Chamberlain with the block. Jordan with it. 11 points in the game. Chamberlain down low. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Wade with the jam.
And you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
Chamberlain with the block. And now here comes Williams leading the break.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
36 seconds left now here in the second. Knocked away. Here's Jordan.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a stop.
Wow. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's the kid. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead of 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami.
They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. Taking a look at the Heat, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq Fu.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, those second chance points are huge. They only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. That'll be a 5-second call. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Towns. Made him out there with Big Daddy. And it's the natural. And it's Bridgman in at the shooting guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Off the inbound pass and slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone. You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Here's the natural, and the shot goes in.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's his 4th TO here of the quarter, wasting far too many possessions in this game.
This one for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start the second half.
From deep, Williams trains the three-pointer. Williams has got 9 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They get a hand on it. Pendergraph dishes to Jordan. Pendergraph down low, and they recover it. Chamberlain kicks to Jordan. Goes up again, and the rejection by Towns. Just 3 to shoot. Wade for 3. Timberwolves leading by 3. Passes it to Big Daddy. Towns trying to get open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Look at Big Daddy. What a contribution.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Minnesota making some changes. Cool hands checked in for Jason Tatum. Scott comes in for Big Smooth. And it's Russell in for the natural. And then for Miami, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chamberlain. James comes in for Williams. And Irving subbed in for Jordan. Here's Irving and the rejection by Towns. And the rejection by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Wade gets the bucket.
And how about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
Here's Irving, lays it up off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Minnesota making a switch here. Cotton's checked in. Antetokounmpo passes to James. Takes it inside, and it's all evened up.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Miami making a change here. Jackson's checked in, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Miami on defense. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Jackson against Scott. Shot clock at 6.
It energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end.
Here's Pendergraft. Makes it off the glass. Pendergraft's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They double him with James. Scott the pass to Cotton. Count it. Good. Cotton's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Irving dishes to Jackson. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Irving kicks to James for the lead. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Here's Newton. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, they've got Irving, Antetokounmpo out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Williams, and it's Jordan in at the 1. Here's Tatum. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Tatum takes some contact, but push. Mercy, mercy me.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Outside Jordan. Outside Williams. Shot from 12. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from before. And stolen by Irving. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl-Anthony Towns.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. Big Daddy's checked in for the kid. Heat also with the sub. Wade, he's checked in for Irving. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Bridgman. Wade is covering. Step back on that one and let it fly. And that's now 9 points for Big Smooth. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Towns with the steal, the natural, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Clutchy's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Jordan.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Timberwolves passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Big Daddy. Knocks down the 3-ball. Big Daddy's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Wade for 3. They get it back. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're up by 8. There's 1:17 left in the game. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Big Daddy.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Richmond, that one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Pass to Bridgman. Outside, Towns. Fires from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Count it.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Bridgman. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.